What's up, guys? Welcome to South of the Blue Line. Jen.
Kenneth.
All right, let's talk hockey. So, we're officially 2 weeks into the regular season. Stars are 3, 2, 1. We opened the season with a big win against Anaheim.
And speaking of opening night, I couldn't be more proud of this franchise and the way they honor the fallen police officers.
Oh, that was super awesome. I'm going to put a link to the Stars tribute video that they put together in the description.
Good Niemi was there that night.
Yeah.
Energy in the building was unbelievable.
Top-notch goalie Niemi was in the net that night.
Unbelievable energy.
Steven Johns opens first period
my boy,
with the
my
goal.
hockey crush.
It was beautiful. I was like, attaboy, Steven. Attaboy. We move on to the second period. Lori Korpikoski, Mr. Last Minute Pickup.
Right.
He gets a goal, and we're all like, Corpy! But we did get tacos. Russo gets the game winner in the third period, just for good measure. One of our other newbies, Mr. Adam Cracknell.
Another sneaky sign.
Yeah, he's had a rough go of it first couple of weeks, but I mean, I said the same thing when Hemsky was struggling, and I'm going to say it now. Cracknell struggles because he's not used to Dallas hockey.
Right.
Once he gets into the rhythm of Dallas hockey, he'll be Hemsky.
Right.
He'll get in and he'll go.
You got to get into the system. It's just time. You can't.
Luckily for him, he was second season Hemsky as a star, getting the monkey off of his back in the first game, versus first season Hemsky, who struggled till December, January to get his first goal of the season.
Generous, yes, I think.
On to Colorado, first road game. I hate Colorado. I hate playing Colorado. It happens every year. We fight, we lose.
A player always just has that one team that they struggle against, and Niemi, for whatever reason, Colorado at the Pepsi Center is that team.
It was one of those games where we started out strong, we took the lead right away like we usually do with Colorado, and then we end up spending the rest of the game on our heels trying to fight for a tie. Sagan on the power play. You know, we're being fairly productive on the power play right now. Devin Shore gets a goal.
Right away, quick, and then boom, boom.
Yeah.
Colorado ties it up.
Second period, Jamie Benn on the power play.
Yep.
Sagan gets his second of the night. Third period, Brett Ritchie scores, trying to close the gap. So then we're down by 1, and then time runs out.
Bad Niemi played that night. Kari came in, the momentum shifted, and it was just we ran out of time.
So our boys fly off to Nashville to take on Mr. Real Deal James Neal and Mr. Carrie Underwood, Mike Fisher. Nashville was one of those games where I enjoyed listening to the radio stream instead of actually watching the game in the second period.
Right.
And it was Adam Cracknell again,
but
he still is struggling to keep the puck on his stick. Third period, Spezza with the game-winning goal, 2-1, pretty game.
Pizza man delivers.
The boys return home for a 3-game homestand against LA.
Right.
Quick is gone, so we're like, oh, we got this, y'all.
Right.
And the overconfidence was disgusting. Respect where respect is due. Jonathan Quick is good, but apparently so is their backup goalie. We ended up in overtime, which I like, because, hey, that gets us a point. First period, Radek Fox with that bounce-off goal. Right. He slides out to stop Spezza, who then pops it back to Radek, and Radek basically empty nets it. I mean, there's nothing that goaltender could do to get back to stop it. And again, with the power play goals, Jamie Benn. Third period, Spezza like pizza. On the 6 attackers, Stars empty net. Ties it up. The person who sits next to me and his wife and I were talking, and she was like, I don't know what we're doing with the 6-man. We always struggle with the 6-man. Why are we trying to use the 6-man right now? I understand we need a goal. And then Spezza just shuts us all up and rips one into the top shelf, and I'm like, you know what? Respect, Jason Spezza. Thank you, sir, for showing us that the Stars can handle the 6-man attacker offense. Oh yeah, overtime, King scored, we lost.
Well, they had 2 extra players, but they were wearing stripes.
Yeah, those, oh my gosh. He was definitely in the crease when he scored.
He elbowed him in the head. And
it's goalie interference. You can't touch the goalie.
They did a review, and it felt like he looked at it about 30 seconds.
In the second of 3 home game stand, we played Columbus.
Well, we were present, but I don't know how well we played.
We struggled. It was rough. It was ugly. Koyikin is still out. We had Eves out due to the injury from the Kings game. Sharp out from his injury from the Kings game, which I am chalking up to the elbow to the head.
Every team's going to lay an egg in an 82-game season.
And it was CBJ for us.
Look at the Stars past 2 years. They haven't beaten Toronto for 2 or 3 years now. Yeah. They've been the worst team in the league for the last 5 years.
They literally got the first-round draft pick and picked up Austin Matthews, Mr. 4 goals in his opening debut.
And still lost.
And they still lost. Bobrovsky is a solid goaltender. So the whole CBJ thing is they showed up, they showed us up, they shut us out.
Yeah.
Winnipeg. Winnipeg, as I like to call them, Lose-a-Peg. So we played Winnipeg last night. I unfortunately was unable to attend the game because I traded in my ticket to take my mom to her first Dallas Stars game on Saturday, which was the ugly CBJ loss.
They got the job done. It wasn't pretty. We got the win.
First period, Brett Ritchie. Second period, welcome back Mr. Caveman Eves on the power play nonetheless.
Right.
And then, in Tyler Sagan fashion, third period sniper gets the game-winning goal.
They announced Miami as the first star, which was, not a wrong choice, but I thought Patrick Eves was the best player on the ice that game. He just took over.
Did he get second star, though?
He got second star.
And the shots on goal are as high as they were after the Winnipeg game. They often choose the goalie.
Winnipeg was taking lots of shots because they were behind, but Patrick Eves just took over that game.
Play Winnipeg again Thursday.
Right.
Then from Winnipeg, we'll bounce down to Minnesota and play them Saturday.
They're taking the day off in Dallas to fly up to Columbus for that game on Tuesday.
Back-to-back with the Blackhawks. Come back here and play Winnipeg again. Shout out to other Dallas sports that are happening around the area right now. In Frisco, FC Dallas traveled to LA this past weekend, and they clinched the Supporters Shield. And the Supporters Shield is awarded to the team with the most points at the end of the regular season.
So
it's the President's Trophy in hockey.
Okay.
But it's fans created, not league created. So one of my good friends from the DFE, Dallas Football Elite fan group, got to walk the Supporter Shield out to the players and over to the Dallas fan section in LA. Cool. So good job, Phil. If one of you wants to nominate someone for an award we like to call
Seriously, bro?
we would love to take your suggestions. Start adding it in the next month or so. Here's a suggestion of what would earn someone the Seriously Bro award.
Louis Erickson scored an own goal. That would be
Seriously, bro? You just went south of the blue line. Hi, Johnny. I'm sorry, Johnny. I yelled some very, very, very angry things at you, sir.